5 seconds to go. Start. These amendments enhanced the punishment for certain offences, including Section 354, and introduced new offences engrafted into the IPC, such as sexual harassment, Section 354A, which is an offence involving unwelcome sexual advances or physical contact, demand or request for sexual favors, forceful exhibition of pornography to women, or making sexually colored remarks, assault, or use of criminal force to women with intent to disrobe, Section 354B, or abets the doing of such act, voyeurism, Section 354C, which is defined as the act of a man watching or capturing the image of a woman engaged in private activities, for example, undressing, when the woman presumes she is assured of privacy and does not expect anyone to be watching, stalking, Section 354D, which means following a woman and making or attempting to make contact either physically or through electronic media for personal interaction despite a clear disinterest being displayed by the women. With this backdrop, one has to analyze the provisions of POCSO. Its chapters 2 and 3 outline the different kinds of sexual offences from which children need protection. Part A of chapter 2 addresses penetrative sexual assault on a child under section 3 of the Act. Part B deals with circumstances in which such penetrative sexual assault assumes an aggravated nature under section 5 of the Act. Part C defines sexual assault under section 7 of the Act. Part D deals with aggravated sexual assault under section 9 of the Act. Part E outlines sexual harassment under section 11 of the Act. Chapter 3 deals with using a child for pornographic purposes. The punishment for these offences is directly proportionate to the severity of the offence. Penetrative sexual assault, section 3, is punishable by imprisonment of not less than 10 years, which may extend to imprisonment for life, in addition to payment of fine under section 4. Aggravated penetrative sexual assault, section 5, carries a rigorous imprisonment term of 20 years, which may extend to the natural life of the offender under section 6. Sexual assault, section 7, carries imprisonment of not less than 3 years and can be extended up to 5 years with fine under section 8. Aggravated sexual assault, section 9, is punished by imprisonment of not less than 5 years and up to 7 years with fine under section 10, and sexual harassment, section 11, is punished by a term which may extend up to 3 years with fine under section 12. Punishment for using a child for pornographic purposes involves an imprisonment term of not less than 5 years and fine for a first time offence and up to 7 years for a repeated offence. The punishment is also inversely proportionate to the autonomy exercisable by the child, with offences against children below the age of 12. Stop.